Hey guys, Endergate from the Luna Studio CCG here, back with another video. So this last Sunday, I participated in the Eggman's online OP07 case tournament and was able to get top 16 with Red Purple Law. I was the only Red Purple Law to get to top 16. Um, yeah, and you kind of just want to talk about my experience and what I went through, my round breakdown, and what my thoughts are on the meta so far, and where Red Purple Law stands in that meta. So I'm gonna start off with just a deck profile, then I'll talk about my rounds, and after that I'll give my final thoughts. So yeah, and if you do have any questions on why I play some cards and why I have some cards at certain ratios, feel free to comment and ask me why. So first, I'll start off with my 2Ks, which are 4 Sachi and Penguin, 4 Otama, and 3 Blocker Sanjis. Then I have 4 Reijus, 4 Bong Clays, 4 Blocker Killer Kid. I saw this card. Then there's 4 Kidney Killer, 4 Gordons, 3 Rays Max, 3 of the Reduction Law, the Film Law, as I like to say, 3 Sharias, 3 Laws, then there's 2 Ains, 2 Beppos, 2 Queens, and 1 Fire Fist. Alright. So my rounds were, well, round 1 was Reiju. Uh, I feel like Reiju is such an easy win, but recently I've been feeling like Reiju has had a better matchup since they got the new Sanji, and they also have been playing the Porch, and they've been able to keep their Dawn countdown almost just as much as Red Purple Law. And when they're getting effects, the matchup does not feel as great, but it's still favored on Red Purple Law side. Round 2, I played a Lucci, and that was a clutch Kid Killer kill. Kid Killer just makes that matchup winnable. Then round 3 was my first loss to a Black Yellow Luffy. I played it as perfectly as I could. I swung as soon as he went down to 0 and was still a 5k leader, but he had enough 2ks in hand to be able to get out my swing and then also do his full combo to get to 9k the next turn. And after that, I just walled up, and the turn after he just went to 9k again with I think only like 1 card in hand, but I wasn't able to get there. I also had a round 4 which was a TK. I had a pretty good hand and they had a pretty mediocre Black Yellow Luffy hand, and I took that win. Later in round 5 I played the mirror, and the mirror is really based on ramp and who gets to spam more bodies out consistently. I just had the better ramp, and did get to go second, and I just swung big numbers and took the game. Then my round 6, I lost to another Black Yellow Luffy. That was just an unfortunate game. He had the cards he needed. I just saw my cards in the wrong order, and well, that was it. He got to 9k 3 turns in a row, and I lost. Then in round 7, last round of Swiss, um, I did play against an Anel, and he did not get any triggers when I went to for game, and I got it. Very lucky win against NL players. Then as soon as I hit first round, so round 8, first round of top 16, top cut, I got against one of the 2 NLs in top cut, which was who got second place. And yeah, that was it. I felt like I was in the game the whole time, but a trigger, 2 triggers in a row, the first game, and also getting Yamato 3 times, and an NL for game sealed the deal. And then in game two, it was almost identical, except that one turn where I had a good chance to kill him, he got the zero cost yellow event in life and went back up to two. And after that turn, that he did get another Onami trigger from life, and that was it. Like, getting Yamato 3 times while popping a body and then also having an L for game each time is just kind of the dream situation for an L against us red purple law players. But I did get a lot of valuable information of the meta with this tournament. So Bonnie, you have so out of the top decks, I feel like you have the best matchup against Bonnie, and Bonnie just defeats all of our bad matchup. Besides Lucci, I think Lucci is really probably the best all-around pick for this meta. I did play 3 back yellow Luffys almost back to back, and since he has one of the best matchups for Lucci, it's kind of like the second best deck in the format. I know some Luccis are adapting around the Sabos, and if you can see your outs for Sabo as a Lucci player, you're golden. You're in a great spot. But still, it's still a rough matchup. It's like an 80, maybe a 70-30, 30 being the Lucci. And yeah, like I feel like the top 3 decks are definitely Bonnie, Black Yellow Luffy, and Lucci. Uh, Definitely by far. Those are my thoughts, at least. Red Purple Law, I don't feel like it's in the top 3. It's definitely Bonnie, Lucci, and Black Yellow Luffy. But having a good matchup into one of the top decks is definitely where you want to be as a rogue strategy. Um, yeah, and oh yeah, NL. No, I say NL is yeah 4th place. NL is just an all-around good deck, but it can be beat by the other 3, especially Bonnie. Bonnie really good into that Black Yellow Luffy and Nell matchup. Depends on the Black Yellow Luffy build too. If they go more into the black cards, like if you play the 10 cost Kuzan, they'll be having a rough time. So it's kind of what I just want to talk about. Red Purple Law definitely around the fifth or sixth best deck in the format. Definitely not a top contender, but still a great deck. Really fun to play, and I hope to keep playing it for a few more formats. Fingers crossed. But yeah, any questions? Definitely um, leave some comments down below and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.